Okay, so I got an update for my phone, and for a while my phone was acting up, so I wasn't going live from my phone, and I decided to do a little test, a mobile test, and I'm just testing. I'm not even sure if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me when y'all come in, if you can type a one, or let me grab my iPad and see if I can hear myself. Because I've done a stream before from my mobile device a few months back, and no one was able to hear me, and I didn't know for like a while. So this is just really a test. Let's see. Go home. Actually, I really don't know how to, besides typing my name in and looking for the live, but let me see if y'all can hear me. It's like I'm really low, right? I do speak low, so I'm testing. I'm testing. I have my. Let me see. Okay. I do speak low. Hmm. Okay. Anyway, let me move that out the way. So I have these shorts, right? I have these shorts. It's not my style. What it says? It says somebody did text me to tell me something, but I'm using my phone. You kind of text my phone, but I'm using my phone to record. Um, so I don't think I could check on my iPad. Let me see. Do I get messages on my iPad? Let me see. I'm not too good at this. Okay. I don't think I don't think I get messages on my. Yeah, no. See, I didn't get the message from my iPad. I'm gonna get it from phone. Anyway, check it. Somebody text me, but it's all good. Listen, I'm low. I get it. I'm not gonna be on here that long anyway. But so I, this is not my style. Like I'm not. I've never worn these shorts. One of my nieces bought me these shorts um, a few years back. I can't even wear them now if I want to get in them. Right? I just a size 16. But even then, I couldn't get in them because, like, I didn't try. They ugly. Now, let me tell you, I do like, kind of like this pocket, which is really just a pocket. And they took the sewing machine and just decided to make some lines. Take just so, make these lines. And then they put some little, I don't even know what these things are. They probably glued them on. But I like the pockets, right? I like the pockets. And they're new. And I was thinking, should I like just donate them, or what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna seam rip some of this apart. See what I don't like? I don't like this cuff, right? That cuff is sewn there. This might be some of y'all style, but it just never was mine. Um, my style was always to make these my style. I would cut them real short, um, and yeah, and that's it. And then I would probably go outside in the garden with them up. I'm not a person who wears shorts anywhere. In fact, yeah, no. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm considering. I haven't decided for a fact, but I think I'm gonna turn these into a hat, bucket hat, right? Make a jean bucket hat. So I'm gonna seam up a few of this, and I'm gonna repurpose this fabric. Now, not sure if y'all, because I'll be on different pages sewing. I might be on somebody else's panel sewing, and I don't be knowing where I'm at uh, when I'm sewing. Like wherever I am, I'm sewing. I'm always sewing. And so a few, sometime last week, I was sewing this bucket hat, and I'm making a two-tone khaki hat. Right now, it's gonna be real cute. Originally, I was making it not only two-tone, but I was making it reversible. I'm still gonna make it two-tone reversible, but originally I had made the black portion, right? So this would be one side of the hat, this the other side of the hat. What you do, you take them together, put right sides together, and then you sew it around, and then I flip it, and so what'll happen is this will be one side of the hat. When you turn it to the other side, this will be the side of that hat. So let me show you. So the hat would be black from this side, and then if they wanted it the two-tone side, it would flip it like this, and it would be the two-tone side, which is a great idea. But I decided not to make the other side black. I thought like the black would be great, right? Because it's two hats in one. It's this khaki uh, side, right? And then they have a black hat also by simply just turning it inside out. And now it's a black hat, right? Great idea and everything. But let me tell you why I decided against it. Because some people wear their hats, the bucket hats, they wear them and they take it and they'll flip up one side like this. See? They'll flip it up like that. And I was thinking, well, there's two ways to wear your bucket hat. You can wear it like this, where the rim it goes down, which is cute. Or, like I said, some people, like myself, I flip my hat. I like to flip my brim up like that. I have another hat that I made. I'm gonna show you. Give me a second. I haven't sent it yet because he haven't given me his address yet. Okay. Let me show you what I made. Oops. I won't make a mess, y'all. I wasn't prepared for this, but I ramble. Okay. So see this hat? This is a see how it's a black hat, right? Now on this side, this is a reversible hat too. It's black on that side, and it's black on this side. The difference is the only thing I changed on this one is the brim. So see how it's black on this side, and the brim is this fabric. But some people will flip it like that, and they will, and that side will show the the other fabric still will show, but it'll be around it, right? And then when they want an all black hat without the sunflower, they would just turn it to that side. Yeah, this is a great hat. This. And then if they wanted to, they can. If they don't want the sunflowers to show at all, they will just wear it like this, right? I do have a head I can put it on. Give me a second. Okay, this is the woman's head. I should have. The man's head is downstairs, but give me a second. Let me see if I can situate it like I want. Okay. It's a woman's head, so it's a little bigger. I made this hat for a guy, and he has lots of hair, so I made it for him. But see how it's on the head, and you could flip that up, and let me see, we could go around, right? That's on the regular black. Or but some people wear their bucket hats just like that, where it's just straight down. Right? It's just straight down like that. See how it is? Okay. Now I was thinking about putting a like a Bomb Squad logo on it, but I decided against it. So let's flip it to the other side. Same thing, right? Same thing. You can wear it like regular and have that showing. And if you want to just pop it up like that, like some people wear their hats, you can. And the sunflower still kind of showing the back. Okay, so think of that when I'm saying with this hat that I haven't put together yet. I was thinking this hat is really nice. See, it's two-toned. It's khaki, but it's a lighter khaki and a little darker khaki, right? And so I was gonna make it to where it's reversible black on the other side, but then I was like, what if the person wears theirs like this? And then I'm thinking, well, the black, eh, yeah, I'm so picky when I make things and create things. I make it more difficult than it has to be. So I was thinking, well, nah, I'm not gonna put the black there. So that's why on the other side, I'm just gonna make it instead of making it where it's two toned. So this side is two toned khaki, and then the reverse side would just be just this color. Okay. Now I was thinking about making it. See how I have it checkered? So I have it darker, lighter, lighter, darker. But I was thinking about making it same two colors on the other side, but just making it where it'll be instead of being checkered, one half will be lighter and the other half will be darker. I hope that makes sense. Okay. But I decided now, suppose the person just wanted to be one color, one solid color. So one side gonna be one solid color, which is this color, and on the other side it'll be this checkered, or if they want to wear it. Now, if y'all come up with an idea what I could, if I want to sell this as a set, because nobody ordered this. This is not an order. What could I asked my son, but man, they not there, no help. My kids are no help. They act like when I'm asking them questions, they act like I'm invading his space. Like I go in there and he's acting like he's busy. Like, dude, I'm just in here to ask you a question. What else can I make with this hat if I want to make it a set to sell? If I wanted a bucket hat set for, actually, this is not just for a man or woman. Just bucket hats are for men and women. I just see that women tend to like colors and things, and men are okay with the khaki colors. So I just and I don't know that to be a fact, y'all. I don't know that to be a fact. It's just something that I thought of. I was like, it's probably more a male probably like it, right? When it's done. So I was thinking if I make it a set, what would I make with it? And I want to make a. My son did say like a sling bag, and I was like, well, you mean a sling bag like a? Yeah, do it. No, I do make bags. So let me see, but I was like, if I make a bag, it'll be a smaller sling bag, or maybe a bag that goes on a belt they could put on around their waist. Or maybe I should just stick with the hat alone. You know what I mean? I don't know. If y'all come up with any ideas, y'all let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much. I do know that white boys wear bags, like almost like a purse. Like it actually has a sling. You know what I mean? Where it goes across the body, though. They wear those bags. I've never seen a black young man use that in my area. I've never seen nobody in my area with them. But then again, I haven't been out really out in a couple of years since COVID. But shit, I mean, but I do see the young men. Like we don't live too far from like they have We have Wilmington University. That's not far. We also have Dell State, right? Dell State, and also what's the other one called, y'all? Right there. It's not even far from here. Big university. Newark is a big university city. Lots of college students everywhere. And when I go through driving through, I do not see any black kids with what I'm thinking about. Okay, they will wear the slings though, and I don't know if I want to make a sling because then the price of this will go up significantly because the sling alone is gonna cost. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna just leave it at the hat. But if y'all think of something else, now when I made this hat, I did make the person because this is a set. This hat matches the dresses that I made for the daughters, and then I made them a bow tie. And here's the bow tie. Let me show y'all the bow tie. Let me see if y'all can see. So this is the bow tie. Okay, y'all see that? This is the bow tie. Um, so this is a bow tie with the matching hat. So it'll be a hat, and it'll be bow tie that matches. Okay, this is a regular bow tie that you tie around your neck. Okay, let me see if I can do it. I can't do it from this thing, but take this like this. It goes around your neck, right? This is small neck, so it'll be harder for me to do it. And you fold that like that, yeah. And then you take this and you go around. It's hard for me to do it on this thing, okay? But this is an actual bow tie, okay? The one that goes around your neck and you tie. You tie it like you tie a regular tie. But I was making him one also originally where a bow tie where he just clipped it on, which I'm thinking of, like I have it. Let me see, it's somewhere around here. Um, but I was thinking, suppose it's not. So this would be the bow tie, right? And I would just have to do it like that. See that? And then I do have the middle piece, and then I have a part that goes around where and then. But then I was thinking, suppose I'm the part that I'm putting on. Suppose I make it too small for to go around his neck. I was thinking about putting a clip on it where he could just clip it on his shirt. But then I was thinking, it's a grown ass man. Learn to use the bow tie. Okay? Shit. I ain't gonna lie, it's easier. It was easier for me to sew this than to sew this. And yeah, because I ended up having to put buttonholes. I have to make buttonholes here. Then I added a button, but I still have to add another button because I don't want this to stick out, even though this would be around his neck, right? It's around the person's neck. I was thinking I'll put another button just in case, but the button is there just to adjust. Like if you need to adjust it from you having a big neck, you need, that's why. I don't know. So I got to remember to put another button on here just in case. When I sew the buttons, I sew them by hand. I really don't like sewing by hand. Okay, I have a sewing machine. I have sewing machines for a reason. If I like sewing by hand, I would sew by hand. Okay. Um. So I don't like switching from sewing to sewing by hand. But anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. I'm gonna put this here. I am gonna do that. But if y'all think of something like if you was buying a gift for a man and you was buying a hat, what else would you, something that would match, because I wanted to match the hat. So, and I was thinking about a bag of some sort where no matter what this person wear, he could be wearing jeans, white shirt, but when he put the hat on, he grabs his bag. I didn't want to do the bow tie. Um, hardly do a regular tie neither. I could do a regular tie, but that's a lot of fabric. That's certain things. People, ties cost money. And you know why ties cost money? Because it, even though it's not that big, it's a lot of fabric. Okay? And the reason it's a lot of fabric, let me show you why. I'm going to use an example. I'm going to use something that's, because I don't think I have any big pieces of fabric up here. Okay? Um, Let me move this out the way. So this is the hat and this is the bow tie. And this is a big hat. This is an extra large size, extra large. But this one here is a large. Actually no, this is a large. This is an extra large. That's the thing when I make my own patterns and things. You tell me the size of your head and I'll make a hat that fits you comfortably. Okay? Won't be too tight. Also though, if you have a small head, one of them extra small heads. So let me show you about, I want to put this out the way. I need this, okay? That's for another project. I'm going to put this because it's going to be easier to do. So a tie, right? This is a bow tie. See how much fabric even for a bow tie. Look at that. Okay. Now this is different though, because I could cut this any kind of way, right? It's a bow tie. So that that means I could just take the fabric and trace out the little thingy thing and then cut it. No big deal, right? It is full size though, right? 4 pieces of this and then I sew these two together and sew these two together. Okay. I make it a little stiff by adding something in the inside of it to give it a little stability. So it's not really see this is a little filled. I didn't put anything inside this. I don't think I did. It don't feel like I did. I didn't. Okay, but let's move that to the side. So this is one of my robes as an example. So a tie is long, right? It's long, but that's not the issue. The issue is not that it's long, it's how you cut the fabric for a tie. Okay, so with this, I could have just taken this, which I did, and I find any spot on a piece of fabric and cut out the fabric. Remember, so I said I cut 40s in order to make this tie, right? I cut one, I will put one here, 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 but however, and cut it out and sew it together, right? But you can't do that with a tie, a regular long tie, because I can, and then when the man put the tie on, he'll tie it around his neck and it'll be there. But for men, if you ever wore a tie that wouldn't lay against your body, it was around your neck and it wouldn't lay right. It wouldn't lay towards your body as you was walking, which means it would stick out a little bit. It would feel uncomfortable and it wouldn't look comfortable neither. When you see those type of ties, you know the person who made that tie didn't know what they were doing, or they did know what they were doing, and they made that fucked up tie. Okay, they made that fucked up tie. So ties are usually made out of this type of fabric too. See that silky fabric? That's what it's normally made out of. But you can make it out of whatever you want. But the thing about the tie that hangs and falls at your neck, it's supposed to flow with your body, lay against your body, and when you move, it moves with your body all comfortable. But if I cut that regular tie just like this, just like that it will not lay on your body correctly. It will not move with your body. It really would be uncomfortable because every time you move, the tie will not want to move with you. You know what I mean? It'll just be around your neck, sticking out. And the man will always be adjusting it, messing with it because it won't move with your body. So they got something with fabrics and they have grain lines. So all fabrics have what they call grain lines. depending on how the fabric is made. So we got the grain line that goes this way and the grain line that goes that way. Let me see if I have any fabric that'll show you. If I have anything up here that maybe I would cut into. No, this was a something that was made. I repurposed this fabric too. Let me see. Do I have any? Do not have any regular piece of fabric up here. No, but I might be able to show you with this. Okay. So see that's cut, and you can tell the grain line by pulling like this. Okay. And if you look at it real closely, you can see little pieces. See this little. This is what fabric is made from. Just little pieces like this, and it's just weft. It's you got cross grain and straight grain. So you will have fabric. This little piece going this way, and then this piece again going that way. And it's important for when you start sewing. You might not notice in the very beginning, but you will soon start to learn um, about the grain line. But then there's something else. So this is, let me see, this is regular cotton. It's not knit. It doesn't stretch, right? See, this doesn't stretch neither. But there's something called the bias. I'm getting to the point, right? I'm talking a lot. There's a bias in fabric. Let me show you. So the bias in fabric. So there's the cross grain. There's where it runs this way and this way, right? This way and this way. That's how fabrics should go. This way and this way to make it. But then if on an angle, that's called a bias. That's the bias grain. And so what does that mean? Even with fabrics that doesn't stretch, on the bias, it will stretch. Okay? See, so I can't stretch this fabric. See that? Like I'm pulling and it's not really doing anything. See, I'm pulling and it's not doing anything. But watch this. I'm going to take it. I'm going to put my finger here and here. And I'm going to pull. And you see how that's stretching? See how that stretches? So when I do it like this, that's no stretching that. See, I'm just pulling. I'm pulling. I'm pulling. But if I take it at a 45 degree, you see how that's stretching? Now, on that stretch, where it stretches, that's where it would lay flat because it'll move with your body in that stretch, which means I now have to take that tie, and I have to cut the pieces on the bias. So, what does that essentially mean? That essentially means even though I have all this fabric, right? I'm gonna use this one because this is made. I've used that for my pads that I make. Okay, so let's say I have all this fabric, and I can make many of ties if I just was able to just cut it like this. That's why the cheap ass ties usually are just regular ties cut on the grain line. They don't give a shit. They'd be like, okay, make this tie. We're gonna make that tie. They'll flip it this way to make that tie and make that. You can make a lot of ties using this long piece of fabric, but you diminished how many you can make when I have to cut this in half because I have to now take that big piece of fabric and I can only cut it on an angle. And now where I may have been able to cut out 20 ties, now I can only cut out 5 ties. You see what I'm saying? Like, because I now have to cut on this angle like this, which kind of takes away a lot of the fabric. Because there's going to be a lot of fabric around it, but I ain't going to be able to really use it because it has to be cut on the bias. And then once you cut on the bias, even this fabric, right? Y'all know silk fabric does not stretch. See, there's no stretch here. There's no stretch. See, you can see it better if I use a small piece. See, there's no stretch there. There's no stretch there. But if I do it at an angle, See that? You see that? How it's stretching? It has some stretch to it. Everything on the bias has some stretch because the way fabric is made is in between. You kind of pulling in between the grains, and so that's how. So that's how. Um, so it's called the bias. And that's so those long ass tires. My husband had tires. I don't feel like going in there and getting. My sons have tires also. Um, a tie is long because not only is it long like this, right? It's longer than this because it has to go around his neck. So it has a big part that has to go around your neck fully and then tie, right? And then after it ties, it needs to be long too. So a tie, it takes a lot of fabric to make a tie. So that's why when men buy ties, even though it's a small little piece of long strip, that shit is expensive. Okay, it's expensive because it does take a lot of fabric. It doesn't take a lot to sew a tie. It's not that difficult at all, but it is a lot of fabric though. Okay, it's long. Let me see if I have one of hubby ties. If I can reach one close without me. Uh, let's see. I don't know why I'm showing this. How the hell I'm talking about ties anyway? I don't know. That's me and my ramble. Okay, I'm just a rambling my ass off. I don't know why I'm rambling. What's this? Hubby be hiding shit, y'all. What's this? Look at that. See, I'm too short. Hubby be hiding shit. I go in the closet. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, hubby. If you look at, man, look. I don't know. I hardly go in the closet. And when I do, I don't never look higher than my head. He can hide shit in plain sight. All he got to do is put it up. And I'm so short I can't see. I see this big box. That look like a nice little box, huh? Look at that. Nice little box. Uh-huh. I open it up. Remember, hubby, I told y'all he's into knives. And I showed y'all. I'm not lying, that man got 100 knives in that drawer down there. And then he'll say, he ain't buying nothing in a long time. And I'd be like, a long time. And I like, when was a long time? He's like, a long time. It's been a while. It's been a long while. And I'll be like, when? And he'll say something like, December 2nd. December 2nd when? December 2nd was last month. That's what he does to me. Hubby and bought, look, he got a box. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all see that? Look at that. It's all cute too. He probably hid it because he know that I'll be like, can I have it? Oh, I like this. He, United States Marine Corps. That's the emblem for it. But he wasn't. What is he doing? I'll be tricky, y'all. Oh, he put it where he knew I wouldn't find it. You see that? Oh, I like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lord. Mr. Bomb be on that bull crap, okay? I'ma act like I ain't see it though. I'ma chill out. I'ma put it. I don't know how I got it. Anybody remember? Was that in there before this? I think so. I'ma act like I don't know nothing about it. And I'm gonna be like, babe, um, you got anything recent that I need to know about that look like it costs a lot of money? You gonna be like, he gonna look at me. He ain't gonna say what you talking. He want me to tell him, cause he ain't gonna tell me. Okay. Uh huh. Yeah, buddy. Let me put it back like I ain't see it. Ain't that some shit? I ain't gonna lie. I should show you exactly where it was, everybody. Okay? Cause he gets hidden. He know I don't go up here. I can barely fit to put that shit back up there. Oh, let me see what else is up here hiding. Yeah, buddy. Let me see. All kinds of shit in here, but hubby. Mm-hmm. That's hubby for you. That's hubby. I ain't got nothing to say though. I ain't saying nothing. Okay? I'm going to act like I don't know nothing. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay? Don't y'all tell on me, and I ain't going to tell on me neither. I'm going to act like I ain't see it. Ain't none of my business. Okay? But just know, if I buy me something new, okay? There's no. Look, let me show you what else he does. Let me see if I can. Let me show you y'all. Let me see how I do this. I'm gonna do this. I gotta. Give me. I'm gonna pick this up. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, wait a minute. Let me show y'all his drawer. See that drawer? See, that's his drawer. This is underwear drawer, right? You see that? Y'all see something? Do y'all see anything hiding and peeking? See that? Look, hiding and peeking. Hiding and peeking. Look, knives everywhere. Look at that. Look. Oh, no. Not under the underwear. Look at that. That's at least, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, y'all. Look. Look. Y'all see? More stuff. Look. He does keep his drawers nice and neat. But there's a reason. Look at that. Look. Under every. You see them knives? Y'all see them? Look. Oh, more and more. Y'all see them? Let me see. Y'all see them knives? Knives everywhere. See them? Knives. Yeah, buddy. Oh, he's slick with it, baby. Yes, he's slick with it. That's the hubby for you. Oh, y'all think that's something? Oh, that ain't nothing. Let me show you. I think I showed you before. Give me a second. Oh, that ain't nothing, baby. Let's go down here. Okay, y'all gonna have to excuse. See, let's go down here. See this thing right here? Look like it ain't nothing, huh? Don't that look nice? Look like it ain't nothing. Oh, Lord. No, sir. Oh, that look like it ain't nothing, huh? Y'all don't see all them knives? Look. He ain't buying no knife in there. Look. I stumbled on them. Y'all remember when I stumbled on that by accident? Look at all these things. This thing is heavy. I can barely pick this thing up. This thing is filled with knives. Look at it. Look. Some of these knives be in the hundreds of dollars. These ain't no. Look. Some of these knives be like the cheapest might be something like $30, right? And then some of these motherfuckers be like $1,800. Oh, look. Oh yeah. And then look at that. Don't tell on me. Don't tell on me, cause if you tell on me, you're really gonna be telling on him. He ain't gonna say nothing. You think if he watching right now, he gonna come up? He ain't coming up. You know why? Cause he caught. He know he caught. Okay. He know he caught. Yes, sir. But I can't say shit. Okay, let me get this back. I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna act like I didn't be over here, but I do see some new knives that wasn't there like 2 months ago. I do see them. Okay, I truly do. So listen, when I get me a $15,000 embroidery machine, ain't nothing to be said. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing to be said. Cause I know damn well, without a doubt, my husband have over $10,000 worth of knives in this house. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about the guns, cause that's more up my alley. Uh, if y'all want to see them, let me know. Let me see. So we got a wall safe over there, but I don't have access to it now because I have some bags over there with my with some um over there with my some sewing shit. Look, I don't have no. Wait, is he coming upstairs? Now I see him. Okay, so over there in that section by the wall unit where my guns are, most of them anyway, not all of them, It's covered by fabric, y'all. I got bags of fabric over there. I'm embarrassed to point the camera in that area over there because it shouldn't look like that right now. Okay? But that's what happens when I start sewing and start grabbing shit and throwing it everywhere. Okay? I'm a little embarrassed about it, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll get it straight by tomorrow. By tomorrow night when I finish sewing the hat. And I'll take that stuff and put it back in my sewing area. Okay? But I'm telling on myself and I'm telling on the hubby. Yes, I am. All those knives. Like, oh, and think about it. So I found the stash. And ain't nothing he could do about it because I already found it. So let me ask you this. You think when he buy new ones, you think he going to add them to the stash that's already there? Or do you think he's hiding them, like, wink, wink, in that closet that I just pulled there? Because that could have fit in there. He didn't want, he got a new stash area. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, you think that's, look, if we go downstairs to the kitchen, that's where he first was hiding them. He sharpened these knives. That means he had to buy the sharpening tools. He, he my husband, Lord. Anyway, my husband. So I know that he know that I found that stash down there because I showed it to y'all months ago, and he knows that I know the stash in that upper drawer because I showed it to y'all months ago, right? And now he's stashing shit in the upper closet, right above the clothes. And there's something up there. I'm gonna have to go up there and I'm gonna open it and probably shit more knives. And I just have a question. What you think he gonna do with all the knives? He, I bet you if I called him up here right now and we looked at his belt, I bet your hubby got at minimum 2 knives on his hip. He walks out the door with it's like he going in the drawer to pick which one he gonna wear to work today. He puts on his see his both his phones over there. Let me show you. He got both his phones over there. He got his watch over there, right? That watch I bought him that year that go with his phone. Forgot what that shit called. I bought him all the watches and shit. But so he got the 2 phones, the watch, and then he got his belt, right? And his belt buckle. But on his belt, he got some things where he clipped them knives to clip, clip. Okay? It's a man thing. That's what he says. He a man. So, hey, I can't complain. But he can't complain. And he don't. I'm going to be honest. Hubby don't complain when I buy shit. Okay? Um, so I ain't got no complaints. I ain't going to complain. Okay? There's no reason to complain. Okay? He allows me to get what I get. But the thing is, the difference is, I don't buy shit and just throw it in a drawer and act like I ain't buy it. I bet you if he came up here right now, I'd be like, hey, babe, last time you bought a knife, you gonna tell me the same thing you always do. It's been a while. He gonna say, no, I ain't bought a knife in a while. I'm gonna be like, okay, what you mean by a while? What you mean a while? And I can almost guarantee I know he bought a knife just recently. In fact, when he started going to the mailbox, because I never check the mailbox. Him and the kids are the only ones to go to the mailbox. I don't do that, right? But when I notice that he's looking for them, he's looking out to make sure they didn't deliver it. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he looking around to see if we got any deliveries. Then I know they got a goddamn knife or a gun coming to the house. I ain't never got to see it. But I be knowing. Anyway, let me get to this shit right here, y'all. I'm talking too much. Okay, so what y'all thinking? Y'all got any ideas of what I can make? Okay, so look, I make everything, right? Anything, I make it. Okay, look, a fabric costs lots of money. Okay, I like this. See this right here? This. I don't know what that say. It look like it says "touch me." Touch men or touch me? I think that's an M-E. Now, see that M-E? But then I don't know if this is just like a little tail from the E or if that's an N. Which I think? I think it say touch me. But I like that little label right there. So I'm going to take that off because I'm going to use that. Probably on the hat. I'm probably going to put this label on the hat that I'm going to make with this fabric. So I'm going to just kind of seam rip that. I like that. I like that little label. Okay. Cause I like this too, but I hope. Oh damn! See, that's attached there. I might not be able to grab that completely. I might. So it might be best that I just cut this off. So originally I was just gonna take this off by seam ripping it, right? But because of this, I'm gonna have to get this piece of fabric with it. See that? So I'm gonna just cut that off. Yeah, baby, we're gonna make us something with it. I don't know what exactly yet, but I think I'm gonna do a hat. I think a hat with it. Oh, and by the way, I can do all types of hats. You want a bucket hat? You want a cap? I even made a visor. Let me show you. I made a visor. Let me see it. I made this visor. Look, I made this visor a while back. This is my first one. This was the tester, so I could see. I embroidered this on right here, and then this is my tester, right? So I knew that when I did the next one, I knew that I needed this part to be bigger, a little higher, so I can embroider this on better, right? But this is my first visor that I did. See? And I could put whatever you want on it right there. Okay, so anyway, I want this. I'm gonna cut this off. Okay. See, so I'm gonna trim it up when I get ready to sew it on. I should leave that. I should have, if I would have cut it a little better. Okay. Okay. That's cute. That's gonna be cute on the hat. Or I think I'm gonna put it like if I was. Where's that? It's not gonna go on this hat, of course not. But actually, it wouldn't look bad on this hat. See that? That brown kind of go cute. That's cute. Okay. And it says "touch me." I like it. Okay. So that's gonna be cute. I'm gonna put that now. Let me trash this. I don't want this. These little. That's the only thing I hate about sewing. Up here, I have carpet up here, and see how the little pieces of fabric falls on the floor. Then I have to vacuum it up, and then it get caught in the vacuum. So look, they got a cute little label right there. So now I can make an actual hat and use these pockets. What would I use the pockets for on the hat? I wouldn't. I would just use the pockets. I'll sit them aside and probably make something else with this. Like I could make a purse and make one of these pockets an actual pocket of the purse, whether inside the purse, outside the purse. Yeah, I kind of like this though. Like I'm noticing how they made this. They embellished this by just sewing on the fabric and making a design. See that's just that's a bean stitch. This is what a bean stitch look like. It looks like a little bean. So it's bean stitch, and then it's regular, look like regular stitches. It looked like they just took the sewing machine and just went with a different color on it and made a design, and that's it. Um, yeah, that's what they did. And also, if I wanted something like this, I could embroider it too. Like if I can embroider this, so what it would be is a piece of fabric. I embroider what I want. Oh, and then turn that piece of fabric into a pocket by cutting it the way I want, and then they stitched it on. This really is terrible work. And what I mean by that, like if we look at the stitching of this garment, I'm looking at loose stitches. Um, this pocket. See how the pocket is. This is called a pocket, right? It's called a pocket bag. This is the bag portion, and kind of looking at it, see how they designed it, and yeah, it's a little piece of real cheap fabric. Really, it don't even. This is not even real fabric that you would use to uh, make a garment. This is weird, but hey, when they're making garments, they want to use everything cheaply. They want to make something as cheaply as they can. Do I have anything showing the pocket that I made? No, not near me. I don't think I have. Nope. Everything I usually make like that, I sell, so it's gone. But let's see. The stitching on here is loose. Look at that. Look how loose that stitch is. Look, y'all see that stitch right there? I don't have to even force to put this thing underneath the stitch. That, but these type of stitches are called top stitching, and so top stitch. Top stitching is just for design, right? It's functional a little bit, but it's mostly design. In fact, the functionality is when they top stitch, it looks good from the outside, right? In the inside, it was able to keep this pocket bag from coming up. So that is a technique you use to keep the pocket from, like when you wash it, you ever seen things where the pocket might come up? Back in the day on cheap garments that you buy from rainbows and shit like that, you be to wash the pants and then you have to stuff the pockets back in. That's because they didn't use this technique to keep that from popping out. Okay. Let's see what else. I don't even know what kind of buttons these are. What kind of shit is this? Oh man, this don't even feel. This feel like plastic. Look at it. This is plastic. That's crazy. Okay. I wonder where these pants came from. My niece bought them for me, but yeah, apparently that is so cheap. But they have something on it, and as you can see, it looked like it's a let me see if I can get that out of here. Oh my God, did y'all see that? I all I did was this. Pull that up and it bent this thing right here. Look at that thing is now bent. This is almost like aluminum. Cheap ass aluminum. I can't believe it. All I did was pull on it and it pulled out like, let me see if I do the other side. Look, the other side just happened. Did it too. Y'all see that? Wow, that's like aluminum for real. Oh my. Look, I'm pushing it down with my fingers and making it flat again. This feels like aluminum foil. God damn. Look, I done made it flat again. You see that? Wow. I never paid attention to items like this. Y'all see that? I made that flat again. That's like aluminum foil. This is like aluminum foil, but this just a little hefty. This is a button. But I guess all it needs is to be able to close and keep the pants closed, see? So no big deal, but wow. They making shit out here cheap for real. Damn, man, look at them stitches. That's some ugly stitches. Look at that. They got a loose stitch here. They got a stitch here that, you see that stitch right here? No, okay, let me show you. There's a stitch right here. See, it looked like it ended. But it didn't end it. They just didn't catch it because it's underneath here. Man, and I'd be worrying about my stitches. I'd be like, I don't. Let me show you. I got a purse that I did. Right, it's one of my first purses that I made, and I was concerned. The reason I didn't sell this bag, I was like, oh well, my stitches. I was like, my stitches don't look so great. These stitches look hell of a great compared to this shit over here. Look at that. And then I made a little cat little pouch to go with this, where you could put your stuff in it. Shit, I'm reconsidering selling this because I wasn't gonna sell this because I was like, I was like, I gotta do better with my stitching. By the way, this thread that I use is called it's variegated thread. So it might be one color in one spot and then it turns into another color. This is the inside of the bag. So you have something. That's the inside of the bag. Okay. I put a magnetic portion there, and then I have the actual magnetic portion I put there, so it closes magnetically. Okay. All it has to do is be around each other, and it'll close like that. And then I put this up here so you could put a strap. This is a handbag. Okay, a handbag. But when I made the handbag and designed it, I was like, actually no, this came from a pattern. This was a pattern. I did not design this bag, and they didn't make it to where you have a long strap. So what I did, I was like, okay, if the person want to put a long strap, I'm gonna put these on these D rings. These are called triangle rings instead of D rings, but it's like a D ring. So you could take the strap, and the straps have this portion on, and you can put this on it and put the other one on and have a long strap, right? And then I made that little extra thing. So I think I am gonna sell this because now I'm looking at this shit right here. My stitching is fantastic, baby. You know what I'm saying? My stitching is fantastic. After looking at this bullshit, I just put this in here to keep that shape of this bag. Okay, I made a black one too, but the black one I sold. I think I have another black. I think I made two black ones and it's pink. Look at the bottom of it. This is not leather. This is vinyl, by the way. What they call vegan leather. Don't they trick you up? They say vegan leather, but what they mean is by that is fake leather, vinyl. Okay. Anyway, let's see. I do want to take those pockets off, and some of the things I thought I might have wanted to take off, like these. Now we know that ain't shit, right? That ain't work shit. This this button ain't work shit. This is aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. No wonder they could put it all and almost make them bling out. But that shit ain't worth nothing. Okay? Look at this. This is horrible. Y'all see that? Y'all see how the stitch is going and then it stops. It stops right there. Y'all see that shit? It just stops. I wonder why that is. I wonder why they did that. Let me see. Why did they do that? And it, let me see. Why would they do that? There's no function for that. So that's really um. I'm trying to see why would they do that. Yeah, there's no function for that stitch being there. No fun. So it's just, I guess, for show. I wonder why they. I wonder why. I don't know. There's no reason for this stitch to be from here to here and just stop. And let me see. Well, it's tacked down. It is tacked down at least. You know what I mean? Like it's locked in. Let me see. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. That don't make sense at all. Let me see what else is kind of terrible. So at least this is straight, right? Let me see. At least it's straight, but it's not hard to make it straight. But it is, like I said, it's a top stitch and they used a real loose stitch. It looked like it could be 4 stitch length. Okay, it's a 4 stitch length. Um, the belt loops, I am gonna see the belt loops. I don't like making belt loops, so I'm gonna cut these off, and in case I want to use them, um, I won't have to make them. They're easy to make. They're just so it's just so small. And wait a minute, what? How did they do this? What is that? Yeah, this one and this one are not the same. Okay, this one is some type of, I don't know what that is, and this one is different. And see that? Y'all can't probably. And look, even this one is much longer than that one. They're uneven. That's ridiculous. You know, if I would have sewn this garment, I would be embarrassed. I'll be told the customer who bought it that I would have to make this again for them. Uh, and that's maybe I'm being too hard on myself, you know. But now the stitching here looks good, and but the stitching in this pocket is terrible. By put by them putting this pocket on, so they just let me see. We're gonna seam ripping, and y'all see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take that pocket off if I can. Let's see. So these type of pockets, this is terrible the way they put this on. Look at that. I'm not sure if y'all can see it. They got a bean stitch at the top, and then they got a straight stitch. Now this is essentially how you do put this pocket on. First you sew it up like this, and so you take this type of pocket when you got this type of flap, you have it up like this, and you sew it, right? And then you put it down, and then you sew it. But they didn't do that. It looks like what they did was they just flapped it down in position, went across it with this, and then put a bean stitch on top. And let me tell you what the bean stitch does. See how it draws your eyes to the stitch? See how that? It draws your eyes to the stitch, but you don't see that this shit is crooked as hell. Okay? You can't see that this is crooked because your eyes are drawn to the this is not a functional, this bean stitch is not a functional stitch. It's just there for decoration. And decoration, I mean, is there to draw your eyes here so you won't really look and see how messed up and crooked this is on here. Okay? Which is a great technique. Great technique. Okay? You want to draw your eyes from the fuckery? What do? You take something and put there that will draw your eyes to, like this, all of this. This is ugly. But it's different though. Like, look at this. There's no rhyme or reason to this design. Look at it. It's just like they just said, okay, I'm gonna go here, here, here. You can see where they went and just like decided to go like that. Um, they're not equal, but they tried. They kind of did try to make it at least look the same. Um, yeah, no, actually, let me see. Yeah, I think they embroidered this on here. And I could tell you what that looked like. That looked like a woman's. That looked like a woman's vagina. Y'all see that? It looks like the flower and the vagina right there. That's what they look like. Okay, that's ugly. Um, to me, I don't find that to be pretty. It is a design though. One of them cheap, free as embroidery designs. I think I have this on my embroidery machine. Okay. But I'm going to I'm not gonna let it go to waste. I will take it off, and if I decide to use it, I'll put it on straight when I do it. Um, y'all see that? Y'all probably can't see all that. Look at this. So when they sewing on the pocket, right? They sewing and sewing, and you see that right there? And then they come off the pocket. Y'all see that? Under that, y'all see all them loose stitches right there? Man, I sewed. I look. I told y'all that time I sold somebody a mask. Let me see if I have. Um, I don't think I have a mask up here. And how that person brought me the mask back because they used the mask, right? And I put guarantee on my thing. And then she came back and said, "Well, what's this zigzag stitch for?" Let me see if I have a mask around here. Where is my? I have a bag with things that I made. Um, I may have taken it downstairs, which all of it should be downstairs, but I take things down slowly, y'all. I'll be like, I might need this. Hubby be like, yeah, get this sewing stuff out of here. Don't you have an area downstairs for all your sewing stuff supposed to be? Nah, he never tell me that, y'all. I'm making that up. Let's see. I really just saw some of my stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay, here goes some things I sold, okay? So this is a pocket square mask set, right? For men, because women don't usually do pocket squares. I even learned how to fold them into these different designs, right? I can't remember how to do it. So pocket squares are very expensive depending on how delicate the fabric is, and it really depends on how you do the edge of the pocket square because it's supposed to be fancy. So when it's out sticking out the pocket, see that how pretty that is? Yes. So this set is I did a couple of them. I did the pocket squares differently. So this is the first one, right? Where it's all about just having a clean pocket square. See? So on this side, it's just a clean pocket square. On the opposite side, you can tell how I did it, right? Okay, so this one is called the rolled hem. This one is called, this is where I did the four corners. See how the inside of this is and the outside is clean as well? Okay. These are easy to do, and this one is easy to do. This one is also easy to do, and so they're cheaper. But see this one here, they got this one and then the rolled hem one. I think this is my rolled hem one. The rolled hem one, um, it's it's like a tiny little rolled of a hem, and then on this side is clean. Okay. Now I'm showing y'all this because I made sets different, and this is how I make my mask. This is I designed my own mask. Let's see if we get it close. Go down a little bit. And remember I told you, so you can't really see it, but in this area I have a zigzag stitch. That woman told me she didn't never see no mask with this stitch here before. And she wanted to return it because of that stitch. I'm not even fucking joking, y'all. Because of this stitch, and it's going zigzag. And my masks are reversible. You can wear this mask like this. Yeah. You can wear this mask on this side, and you can wear this mask on this side. Almost everything I make is reversible. Almost everything. I'm talking about I make vests reversible, pants reversible, dresses reversible, right? Because the way I know how to stitch, I know all about the types of stitches, where they need to be, when they need to be there, for what They're there for, and so I tend to make almost everything I make reversible. Okay, and so I sold my mask and promised them that hey, I have filters in them. I do not have filters in this one. Okay, um, I'm like they have filters in them, and I guarantee my mask. Right, I guarantee the mask. Here's another one. Look, reversible. See, this side I made it two toned, and then you can simply, if you wanted a black mask, there you go. You have a black mask. You don't see this part because the ear part go here. That's the part that go by your ears, and but you could have a black mask, or you could have a two tone blue and blue and white mask. Right? That's how I make them, and they all have that zigzag. Zigzag is placed where anything that's stretchable, even in your, if you talk about a sweater, if you talk about a sweatshirt, if you're talking about a t-shirt, the stitches on these things that stretches is a zigzag stitch. You probably just never noticed it. Let me see if I can. Do I have a t-shirt on? Uh, y'all can believe me because there's no reason for me to lie. But if anybody call me a liar, let me know. Okay, I'll show it. Okay, so think about this. If the fabric stretches, let me see if I can find. Do I have something that stretches? Here go. Okay. Do this stretch? This should stretch. I don't know if this stretch. Yeah, this stretches. So just imagine that I sewed a straight line on a fabric that stretches. Just a straight stitch, right? But then you put the shirt on, and when you're putting it on, it stretches. What does that do? It breaks the stitches. You do not sew on a straight line on motherfucking stretchy fabrics. Okay, now let's think about that. When you put on a mask and you have the um, when you have the elastic inside and you put it on your face, this part stretches, right? So I was thinking, hey, let me put these stitches there. See, and they pretty. Look on how it looks in the inside right there. Yeah, it barely is zigzag and it barely catches. I did that for function and for because it looks good. Okay, especially if I wanted it to stand out, I would have used a thread where it pops, which I do that often. Okay, this I didn't do that because this is for men. I made this on Easter. It was like one of my Easter sets, and for the men to go to church, the men who wear suits, and they needed a. So I made a pocket square with a mask, pocket square mask set, right? Anyway, so I decided to put the zigzag stitch there. And that woman wanted to return the mask because the goddamn zigzag. She couldn't find nothing else wrong with it. She wore it because my mask come packaged in a bag, because I didn't want to. People back then, they didn't know how COVID was spread, and so I wore mask when I make my stuff. I wear a mask, wash my hands, and then my husband put it in a bag and seal it, suck all the air out. It comes real professional. Some of y'all know because y'all bought them from me, right? And I even tell y'all, they guarantee if something go on with that mask, anything go on with that mask, anything. Like I'm guaranteeing everything from the fucking fabric, even from the elastic, because I don't use regular elastic. That's why my masks are very comfortable. And I'm gonna be honest, they were not cheap. My masters was $25 each. Okay, that is true. But they guaranteed, even right now, 5 years later. Well, I don't think it's been 5 years. What, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 4 years later, if you tell me, hey, Bomb, this is what happened to my mask, then I'll be sending you another mask. I'll remake you a new mask. But I know I ain't gonna have to do that because I know what the hell I'm doing. Um, yes, and I guarantee you gonna be able to wear this mask. You could breathe in this mask. You could run with this mask on your nose and your face. This is 100% cotton, breathable motherfucker fabric. Yes, you can put it over your nose, and you know how some people it hurts their ears. Well, my ears don't hurt your ears. You know why? Because I use a fabric that is comfortable and natural to your ears. Okay, I'm not using no regular, no elastic. In fact, I'll tell you what I use. I use pantyhose fabric. Okay? I cut a piece of fabric hole, I'm sorry, a pantyhose, and I cut it, and then you had a choice. You can have the mask that go over your face, on your ears, or the ones that go over your head. You let me know, oh, I want it to go over my head, then I make it that way for you. You want it to go around your ears, then I make it that way for you. If you want it to go on a hat, I'll make the hat and the mask. And you don't even have to have that portion on your body. It'll connect to the hat or whatever, however you want it. But I can't believe that woman. She wanted two masks. Then she gonna tell me that I told her it was two for 25. I told her actually I told her that it was that my mask was $25 each, and since she buying two of them, I will give it to her at $20. Now, how in the hell I'm selling them for $25 each, and you think I'm gonna give you two of them for $20? Nah, I told her, I said $25 each. You buying two, I give you a discount. They'll be $20 each. I didn't deliver them. So, I had a delivery person doing all my deliveries for me. So when she went, she she told it was $50, actually it was $40, right? Um, and she was like, "Oh, she told me $20." And so it was my I called her my daughter-in-law, but y'all know they didn't get married. My grandson's mother. She called me and said the lady says you said $20. And I said, no, I didn't tell her $20. So I talked to the woman, right? So she didn't get both of them. I ended up selling her one, and I still sold it to her for um for $20. I didn't even ask her for 25. I I said, well, give her one. So she accepted the one. You know that woman wore that mask because she was going to see her mother at a nursing home and she needed a mask. Nobody else in Delaware was selling them. I had been making them for over a month for hospitals, and then I started selling them. So I was the only person in Delaware that you could find selling masks, and lots of people was buying them. And this was a black woman. I hate to say that because it was so embarrassing. Like she's haggling the price at the delivery point. She didn't even haggle the price on the phone. She haggled the price in person. Okay, um, and so I talked to her, and then no, I didn't talk to her. She sold it for $20, right? One. She gave her one, $20. And 3 hours later, this woman called me and told me that something was wrong with her mask. And I said, what's wrong with your mask? And she was like, there is no filter in the mask. And I said, sorry, but there is a filter built inside the mask. She tells me, no. I said, yes. And she says, well, I'm bringing it back. There's no filter in it. So I tell her, hey, well, look, I tell you what, you can bring the mask here. I said, but what we're going to do is right in front of me, I'm going to give you a pair of scissors. You're going to cut into that mask. I said, and if you cut into that mask and there's no filter there, I'm going to give you all your money back and then some. And then you could go everywhere you want to go and call me a liar, right? You could put it all on the internet that I'm lying, that I'm selling fake filtered masks. I said, but if you cut into that mask and there is a filter there, I said, uh, I'm not giving you your money back. And I'm not making you a new mask neither. I said, but if you're so confident, and I'm explaining to her, I said the filter is inside the mask. It's a it's sewn inside. You don't have to replace it. It's sewn inside. I tell her it's a medical grade material that my husband brought me from a hospital. That's how I know it's medical grade. I know nobody else had it, right? I know nobody else probably got it. I never seen nobody else even offer the mask that I was making. That's why they were costing so much. You was buying other people's masks for $15, and there was no filter in it, and you was buying my mask with a filter inside of it. A filter you didn't have to replace or nothing. All you have to do is follow my instructions. Know how to wash that mask. That's it. Don't iron the mask, and do not throw it in the dryer. But the dryer was okay, but I would tell people not. I would say hand wash the mask, hang it up, let it air dry, and then reuse the mask. That's it. If you follow those instructions, I guarantee that mask gonna last you forever. Okay? Forever. And that woman wanted her money back. And I felt so, because white people was buying 4, 5, 6 masks from me at $25 each on some real shit. They were like, I would like 5 of them. Like 5 of them? 5 masks. I was getting anywhere from $150 to $250 from each family. Like they was coming, them people was coming with that money buying the mask. And this black woman wanted to haggle over a mask that I was giving her a discount on. And on top of that, she used the mask, took it out the package, used the mask, and didn't want to haggle me about giving her money back. She got me all the way fucked up. But I was nice about it though. I just told her, if you cut into the mask and there's no filter there, I'll give you your money back. And you can tell everybody I'm a liar. I said, but if you cut into that mask and there's a filter there, yeah, you just messed up your mask. But I just don't understand. Nobody else accused me of that. Nobody else even thought that I would be trying to rip them off, rob from them, or anything. Nobody else did that except this woman, black woman. Okay, black woman. It was really embarrassed. I felt so embarrassed. Like I felt embarrassed because I'm thinking, damn, like all these people that bought this stuff from me, sight unseen. Like these people didn't know me, you know what I mean? And they saw my ad and they talked, they spoke to me not even by voice. Almost every sale I had was done by text message, you see? And then they didn't even come to my home to buy them. I met them, had somebody meet them somewhere. And they still didn't complain. You know what I mean? Them people just wanted the mask. They just was grateful that they was able to get the mask. And this black woman was like, it was just hell. Okay, so yeah, y'all. So we gonna let me get to cutting this. I am going to make this into a hat. I was trying to, even though I'm talking, I was trying to think what else I could make out of this. I'm quite sure there's all kinds of things I could think of to make with this fabric. This is a seam ripper, and I got low power, so I'm not gonna be on here much longer. I could charge it up, but I'm not going to do that. So this is a seam ripper. This is where you go and rip seams that's sewn. Okay. I just want this. Wow, they really sewed that on there. That's the only good thing they've done. Oh man. I don't know what she put. I've never heard of anybody. Well, look, I'm not a fashion person, so just because I heard about it don't mean shit. Okay. Don't mean nothing. Boom. I'm not really into name brand things. I don't really care and look at all that. I just look at a style, and if I like the style. I told you I bought a dress. My son for my birthday, like last year, year before last. Not last year, not 2023, but I think in 2022 or 2021, my son, my oldest son, bought me some. He gave me $200 to buy some clothes, and since he was buying his clothes at this place, he said, "Oh, they got a sale." He told me it's $50 off. I mean, 50% off. So I saw a dress. I bought two dresses and a couple other things. But one of them goddamn dresses, actually, both of them dresses are cheaply made. It's so terrible. Um, One of them looked like a newspaper print. Y'all know, remember that was a thing going on where they had fabrics with, it looked like newspaper print. The front was okay, and the back was all the print was upside down. And I never would it. What I look like wearing a dress, a grown ass woman, and the back print is upside down. I was like, what the hell? I still have that dress. It's downstairs. I'm gonna cut it up and make it into something, but uh, what I don't know yet. And then the blue one, a blue color that I like for that dress, and that shit was cheap too. And the honest truth is, I should have just returned it. Okay, I should have returned it. So, but I didn't. I just kept it and just said I'll never shop with them again. And that's that motherfucking place that what you call them was advertising. Carly B. Remember Carly B had a little clothing line with them people. No, I'm buying that shit never again. Cheap ass. That shit worse than Rainbow. That's that Rainbow shit. I could have got that shit from Rainbow, and Rainbow shit would have at least been sewn the right way. I ain't embarrassed to have bought no shit from Rainbow. Okay, I'll go get me some summer shit from the Rainbow, but I ain't never buying no shit from that motherfucker place with where them dresses was upside down. Okay, so this, no, I'm not gonna use that. Here's this. This pattern piece is for the circle. Okay, you put it on a fold. What I'm gonna do is, so on the hat, you see this that white that they put there. I think I want that. So I'm not gonna cut that off, but I'm gonna cut near it. Okay, because I want that stitch in there. Okay. Now I may end up changing my mind later, but if I do, let me see. It's gonna be this wait, this fabric has a little stretch to it. This jean, so I'm gonna cut on the side of this over here. I don't have to go too far up. So, but I do want to cut this on the fold, right? So I'm gonna take this piece and I'm gonna cut that on the fold like that. Okay, like that. I'm gonna show you what that does. And I don't want, see this fold right here, this part. I don't want that at the top of that hat, because that gonna make it thick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of pin it in place or clip it. Let me see. Let's try the clips first. I don't like pins much. Okay, it's not gonna last long. My phone will die soon. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put this here. And I'm gonna put this here. Okay, and then I'm gonna just cut around this pattern. And I'm gonna make it a large, so I'm gonna go all the way. If I want to make it smaller, like if I want to make this a kid size, I will cut on that first line, dotted line. But I'm making this into a large, okay? In case, uh-oh. I hope you didn't. Okay, so see how I cut that? And then, wait, I want this off here. Let's get that little, cut that little piece off that right there, like that. And then, so when you cut things on a fold, and then when you open it up, it's a full circle. You see that? So that's gonna be top to one side of the head. I don't know if I'm gonna make this a reversible, but I do need two sides. Okay, because for the inside. Okay, so I see I cut that. Let's now. This is the I want this piece first. So we do want this on the fold again. I'm gonna let us try this way first. And then I'm gonna cut this piece, but I need that fold to be bigger. So we're gonna go up some more. Okay, cool. I'm gonna cut this part off. Sometimes, like, I'm gonna throw this away, but I could keep these little pieces and sew them to other pieces to make bigger pieces and all that bullshit, right? But that piece is weirdly weird, so I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Darn it. Let me see. Let's do this side over here. Okay, so we're gonna fold this side. I have two pieces. Let me see if I can. They got a pocket in here. I don't want to cut the pocket. I may use that for something else. Okay, I see a pocket bag. That might be. Now that makes sense that they put that there. They put that there so they don't know where the pocket bag starts and ends. Okay, I don't really care about that pocket bag like that, but see the pocket bag right here, the beginning of it, or the end of it, should I say? Okay, we're gonna cut this. Let's see. Okay. This is too short, but the other piece underneath it. So, let's see how I want to do this. Cut this side if it goes over here. I'll get it a little higher. I could cut that. I could cut both pieces. Coming up there. Okay. Well, look, y'all. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be sewing these things together. Anybody want to buy a bucket hat or any type of hat, or y'all let me know. Okay, probably came up to his bedroom, so I'm not gonna and I'm gonna post these on community tab and put a price on them. I don't know if people still wear masks these days, right? Like even when they go to church and stuff like that. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. That's why I didn't. So I didn't know. But I'll show. I guess I could cut this tomorrow and show y'all. But it's simple, right? The pattern pieces. Like this says place on fold, so you put it on. You make sure it's on a fold. So when you cut this one, let me see. I had the brown pieces that I already cut, so I can show you what it ends up looking like. Yeah, it might be over there. Like out the way. So this is the piece I made for Leaks for kids hats. I don't want to lose this. I'm definitely gonna use this on one of those hats. Probably that beige one. cat one. And the tonic this. Okay, so I'm gonna probably post this up too if anybody wanna buy it. Okay, I'm gonna do a end of year sale because I'm getting ready to make some stuff for the summer. Cause I'm thinking I'm gonna do a craft show, a farmers market this summer. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'm getting ready to make some stuff for dogs and cats. Like, um, I think that's I'm gonna try that and see. Cause people love their pets and people buy lots of things for their pets. So I'm gonna test those waters. It's easier for me to make stuff for cats and for homes. Cause if I make things for people, I gotta know their size. I need them to measure themselves. So if you don't live near me, it's a little more difficult. You know what I mean? Like for instance, if you wanted a hat and you wanted a perfect fit, if you was like, well, I got a big head. If you tell me you got an extra big head, I could make it, of course, right? But if you wanted it to be perfect, you would go buy your little measure, which costs like $2, and you wrap it around your head and tell me what it says. Okay, that's what you would do. I do not know what I did those pieces. I don't lose this piece and okay. Sewing is not as quick as people say, and it's not as cheap as you think. Which goes me repurposing, repurposing some shit that I already have, right? Instead of throwing this away, I'm making it into something else. Okay, listen, I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. Okay, because this is about to die. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. And if anybody want to learn how to sew, y'all let me know. Because I actually prefer to be sewing than to do all that talking. Okay, and taking Joe. Okay, see y'all tomorrow, y'all. And if I don't go to sleep, or if I wake up real early, I'll probably be on sewing because I do want these hats to get done. Okay. See you later. And I will be posting the hats once they're done. I will post them on community tab with a price. Okay. And if y'all have any ideas, anything you want to see me sew, like give me some ideas. Because I end up either having too many ideas to where I don't sew nothing, or I have no ideas, which means I don't sew nothing. Okay. So just hit me up in the comment section and say, hey Bob, can you sew this? Hey Bob, can you sew that? Hey Bob, do you know how to make this? Do you know how to make that? And give me some ideas so I can do something. Okay? Okay, bye.